Illegal anabolic steroids are the shortcuts everyone whispers about in the gym. And today, we're breaking down every one of them. From massive gains to harsh side effects, this is your no BS guide to illegal anabolic steroids explained. Testosterone isn't just a hormone, but your VIP pass to serious gains. Every serious stack starts here. And if you're skipping it, you're basically benching with no plates. Injectable forms like enanthate and cypionate dominate because they deliver steady results, while oral versions exist but usually smack your liver harder than a bad cheat meal on leg day. Typical cycles run 8 to 12 weeks, with weekly doses anywhere from 300 to 1,000 milligrams, depending on experience and goals. Benefits? Muscle size, strength, energy, and confidence that screams, "I lift, and yeah, I know you can tell," but don't get blinded by the pump. Short-term side effects like acne, aggression, and mood swings are real, and long-term misuse can wreck your heart, liver, and natural testosterone production. That's why post-cycle therapy, PCT, is non-negotiable. Restoring natural levels keeps your gains sustainable. Listen, more isn't better. That's rookie talk. Do's: track doses, maintain cycles, get blood work. Don'ts: chase instant mass, ignore health markers, or assume oral forms are harmless. Testosterone lays the foundation. Up next, we're cutting fat like steak trimmings with the lean cutting specialist. Anavar isn't about blowing up like a balloon. It's about slicing fat while keeping those hard-earned slabs of beef. Known scientifically as oxandrolone, this little guy's the go-to for anyone chasing that veins popping abs out look. It's a mild steroid, sure, but don't let mild fool you. It's got bite. Typical doses range from 20 to 80 milligrams per day, usually over 6 to 8 weeks, depending on experience and goals. Its half-life of roughly 9 hours keeps the effects steady, feeding your muscles while you torch fat like a flamethrower on cheat day guilt. Short-term side effects like mild liver strain, acne, or irritability can occur, but long-term abuse is where trouble lurks. Liver toxicity and hormonal imbalances can turn your gains into pain. Misconceptions? Mild doesn't mean harmless. Care is king, always. Do's: monitor liver health, stay hydrated, stick to recommended doses, combine with a solid diet. Don'ts: assume light means zero risk, overstack, or skip PCT if on longer cycles. Anavar's like your cutting coach: precise, controlled, effective. But if you want insane mass fast, hold tight. The next one's a monster with no chill. Up next, we have the muscle mass monster that hits fast and hard. Very hard. Trenbolone isn't for the faint-hearted. This is the boss-level stuff. This here is the steroid that separates the pros from the posers real fast. Known on the streets as parabolin, tren, or Finaplix, it's basically jet fuel for muscle growth. Injectable, aggressive, and built to stack slabs of muscle while keeping fat scared to show up. Typical cycles run 8 to 12 weeks, with weekly doses of around 200 to 600 milligrams, often stacked with testosterone or other compounds for maximum punch. The benefits? Ridiculous pumps, freaky vascularity, and PRS that make your old self look like he skipped leg day. But beware, tren hits back. Side effects include aggression, insomnia, night sweats, and cardiovascular strain. Your mirror might smile, but your heart and kidneys might not. Misconceptions? It's not some magic spell. Sloppy diet and overstacking just turn you into a sweaty mess. Do's: track health markers, cycle responsibly, stay hydrated, pair with PCT. Don'ts: chase crazy doses, ignore blood work, or stack with too many stims. Tren rewards discipline and punishes ego, and trust me, it knows the difference. Next up, we hit the rapid oral bulking powerhouse. If steroids were cars, Dianabol and Anadrol would be the twin turbochargers of the muscle world. Loud, wild, and guaranteed to turn heads before blowing a gasket if you're reckless. These two basically built half of old-school bodybuilding's Mount Rushmore. Dianabol, methandrostin alone, runs around 20 to 40 milligrams daily, while Anadrol, oxymethylone, goes heavier at 25 to 50 milligrams and feels like strapping a nitrous tank to your biceps. Expect monster pumps, freaky fullness, and shirts that mysteriously shrink faster than laundry on max heat. But here's the truth. Most of that early size is just water retention pretending to be muscle glory. Both are liver toxic, so if you're popping them with whiskey, congrats, you're speed-running liver failure. Keep cycles short, 4 to 6 weeks max, and seriously, your liver deserves a support stack. Check your blood work like an adult and don't act surprised when your BP spikes like pre-workout gone wrong. Stack smart, usually with testosterone, but don't mix multiple orals unless you like feeling like a balloon on leg day. Do's: hydrate, protect your liver, monitor BP. Don'ts: Chase ego lifts or skip PCT. Remember, anyone can get big. Staying strong, healthy, and lean is what separates beasts from bros. Now the bulk's over, and it's time to carve the muscle into razor detail. If you've ever seen someone look dry, veiny, and carved, like a Greek statue dipped in protein powder, odds are Winstrol was part of the plan. Known as stanozolol, it's the go-to for cutting while keeping muscle intact. It comes in both oral and injectable forms, pills for the comfort crowd, shots for the psychos who want instant impact. Typical cycles last 6 to 8 weeks, and it's often stacked with Test or Anavar for that competition-ready, no-filter-needed look. But here's the catch. It's brutal on your joints. When your body fat drops and estrogen tanks, your elbows start begging for mercy, and your knees start clicking Morse code. And don't fall for the Winstrol makes you shredded myth. It's not magic, it's a magnifier. It just exposes your grind, not replaces it. Do's here? Run solid joint support, hydrate like you're lost in the Sahara, and keep your training volume smart. Don'ts are simple. Skip rest days or go zero carb, and then wonder why you look like beef jerky. Care means balancing aesthetics with longevity. Your physique should move, not creak. Winstrol rewards the disciplined, punishes the reckless, and makes posing lights your best friend. Now let's swap sharp cuts for smoother gains, the joint-friendly alternative. Deca-durabolin, or nandrolone decanoate, is the calm, calculated older brother of the steroid world. Steady, smooth, and famously joint-friendly. Injected once a week thanks to its long half-life, Deca builds lean, gradual size while easing connective pain, inflammation, and stiffness. It's often stacked with testosterone for balanced results, but here's the infamous catch. Deca Dick. Yeah, it's real. Suppressed natural test levels can tank libido and mood if you don't run proper test support or PCT. Short-term, Deca feels like clean, measured progress. Endurance goes up, recovery feels faster, and training sessions feel smoother overall. But go long-term or high dose and you're flirting with progesterone-driven bloating, heart strain, and hormonal imbalance. Don't buy into the Deca is safe myth. It's milder, not harmless. So just remember to keep testosterone in the stack, manage estrogen carefully, hydrate, and use realistic cycles of 8 to 12 weeks. And avoid running it solo or abusing long-term because recovery takes a hit. Care means smart dosing and post-cycle planning. You do that, and Deca rewards discipline, patience, and balance, but never ego. Now we move from steady growth to fire mode, the fat-burning powerhouse. Clenbuterol isn't a steroid. It's a thermogenic powerhouse that turns your metabolism into a fat-incinerating furnace. It found fame in cutting cycles for its ability to burn fat fast while keeping muscle intact. Typical users run 2-week on-off cycles at precisely controlled doses. But here's the warning. Push too far, and you'll get shaky hands, heart racing, sweating like you're mid-sprint, and sleepless nights. Short-term, you'll feel wired, lean, laser-focused, and unstoppable. Long-term abuse? That's when cardiac strain, receptor fatigue, and electrolyte imbalance hit hard. Don't confuse non-steroid with safe. The risk just wears a different face. The do's? Start low, stay hydrated, and monitor your heart rate. Don'ts include stacking with other stimulants or chasing constant use. It backfires fast. Care means cycling smart, tracking your tolerance, and knowing your limit with precision. Beyond Clen, the performance world hides even wilder tools waiting to surface. If there are any worth mentioning, let us know in the comments.